Hi, my name is Sean, and this is my African vacation. The first place I visited on my vacation was Cape Town, South Africa. Cape Town is the second most populous urban area in South Africa. The Castle of Good Hope is a star fort that is a historical monument that was built in the 17th century. It still stands in Cape Town today. The next place I visited in Cape Town is a beautiful suburb in Cape Town that attracts many tourists in summer because it's a beach. It is Camps Bay. The next thing I did was take the aerial cable to Table Mountain. It is a state-of-the-art cable car transportation system offering a 5-minute ride to the top of Table Mountain. Next I went to Devil's Peak. It is a part of the mountain backdrop in Cape Town. It stands at 3,281 feet high, where you can stand at the top of it. That was my vacation at Cape Town. Next, I visited Kalahari Transfrontier Park. The terrain here is the Kalahari Desert terrain. It has red sand dunes and spreads of vegetation such as trees and other plants. There's a lot of wildlife here. Just to name a few, here's the wildlife at Kalahari Transfrontier Park. It consists of lions, birds, wildebeests, lads, leopards, and hyenas. That is the wildlife here in Kalahari Transfrontier Park. There's also a cheetah here too. That was my vacation in Kalahari Transfrontier Park. Next place I visited on my vacation, I went to Chobe National Park. I wanted to go on an old-fashioned safari. I saw animals there, such as the hippo. I also saw an elephant. I also saw a lion, a family of giraffes, a family of zebras, and I also saw a cheetah. I found out those were the 6 famous animals of the African savanna. Next, I visited Victoria Falls. It is a waterfall at the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe. The river that makes Victoria Falls is the Zambezi River. It runs down the basalt plateau which makes the falls. The things I did there was take pictures, and I went to Devil's Pool as seen in this photo. That was my trip to Victoria Falls. After I went to Victoria Falls, I went to Kibale Forest National Park. It is a national park in Uganda, protecting moist evergreens. There are 15 different species of primates in the natural park, consisting of monkeys, chimpanzees, African golden cats, birds, warthogs, and gorillas. Are some animals in Kibale Forest National Park. That was my visit to Kibale Forest National Park. Nairobi is the capital and the largest city of the African country, Kenya. Nairobi wealth. The one part of Kenya is modern. It looks like a popular, busy American city. It has buildings, electronics, and cars. This is Nairobi's wealth. This is the other side of Nairobi. Nairobi's poverty. This part of Nairobi is poor. It's a bunch of people living in shacks. It has dirty water and sanitation problems. Interesting fact is 46% of people live below the poverty line. The next place I visited on my vacation was Mogadishu in Somalia. First, I visited the Union Mosque. This mosque was constructed in 1987, but was closed due to a civil war. The mosque is where Muslims go to pray. Next, I visited Gazare Beach. This is one of the best parts of Somalia. This is where people get to relax on the weekends because it's a Somalian culture. The next place I visited was old Shanghai City. This was a town of rich Italians during the colonial time. Most buildings are torn down today. However, but this is a historical site for Somalia. Next, I visited Timbuktu in Mali. Timbuktu, I visited the Dingenberg Mosque. This mosque is a famous learning center of Mali, built in 1327 it was. It is on the list of the World Heritage. It was put on the list of 1988. This is a very famous place in Africa and is very important to Africa. Hi, this is FitzSimmons, and that was my African vacation.